All right, let's just get right into it. There is a massive, and I mean massive, opportunity in AI happening right now, and you do not need to be a machine learning genius to grab it. We're talking about a business model that's so straightforward, hitting $10,000 a month isn't some crazy dream, it's basically the starting line. And right now, we're going to break down the entire playbook.
So, picture this. You run a small, local business. Every time the phone rings after 5 p.m. and you can't answer, that's money walking out the door. Every Facebook message that sits unanswered for a few hours, that's a customer who just went to your competitor. Now, what if you could hire the perfect employee to fix that? Someone who works 24/7, never sleeps, never calls in sick, and costs almost nothing. Well, this isn't a sci-fi movie. It's exactly what AI agents can do.
I know what you're probably thinking. Oh, you mean those annoying chatbots? Nope, not even close. A basic chatbot is like a waiter who can only read you the menu. It can give you information, sure, but it can't actually do anything for you. An AI agent, on the other hand, is the waiter who actually takes your order, sends it to the kitchen, and makes sure the food gets to your table. It doesn't just talk, it takes action. It's the difference between an FAQ page and an actual digital employee. So let's really dig into what makes up your first digital employee. Because once you understand what an AI agent actually is and what it isn't, this whole opportunity just clicks into place. Here's the simplest way to put it. An AI agent is a digital worker. It can understand what you want it to do, and then it goes out and takes actions in the real world to get that task done. It's an autonomous system built to achieve a specific goal. And that's the key difference. A chatbot's goal is to give information. An agent's goal is to get something done. So how do these things actually work under the hood? Well, every single agent is made up of 4 key parts. You've got the brain, which is a large language model like GPT-4 that handles all the thinking and reasoning. You've got the memory, so it can remember past conversations and have context. You have the plan, which is basically the set of instructions we give it, the prompt. And then you have the most important piece of the puzzle, the tools. You guys, this is the absolute game changer. This is what turns a smart-sounding chatbot into an autonomous worker. A tool is anything that lets the agent actually interact with other software, things like connecting to Google Calendar, searching a customer database, sending out an email, or updating a CRM. Without tools, an agent is all talk. With tools, it's a workforce. Okay, so the idea is powerful, right? But how do you actually build one? Well, here's the best part. The barrier to entry has completely collapsed. There are really 2 main paths you can go down, and one of them requires absolutely zero coding. I'm serious. So on one side, you've got the code route. This is for the developers out there using Python and frameworks like LangChain to build really complex custom agents for huge enterprise companies. It's incredibly powerful, but it's a pretty steep hill to climb. But then you have the no-code route. This uses amazing visual platforms like VoiceFlow or N8N, and the skill you need here isn't coding, it's just logic and strategy. So it really comes down to this. Which path is for you? If you're already a developer and you want to work with massive corporations, the code route is your playground. But for pretty much everyone else, especially if you're just starting out, the no-code route is where the gold is. It lets you build ridiculously valuable solutions for this huge, underserved market of local businesses, and you can do it fast. All right, so we know what an agent is, and we have our path to building one. Now for the fun part. How do we turn this into a real business that makes real money? We're going to shift gears from building the tech to actually selling the solution. And the trick is to stop thinking about features and start thinking about solving painful, expensive problems. So, who do we sell to? We're going to start with a niche where the pain is just screamingly obvious. Home service companies. I'm talking about plumbers, HVAC companies, electricians, you name it. These businesses literally live and die by appointments. And for them, every single missed call isn't just a missed call. It's a potential $1,000 job that just vanished. They are desperate for a fix. So this is what you're selling. You're not selling them a chatbot. You are selling them a 24/7 lead qualification and booking agent. This thing is a digital employee that works all night and all weekend. It instantly answers messages. It asks the important questions to see if it's a good lead, like is this an emergency or what's your zip code? And if the lead is good, boom, it books them directly onto the company's calendar. No human needed. And selling this is not some complex multi-stage process. It's a dead simple 3-step playbook. Step 1, discovery. You just ask them questions to find out where their business is bleeding money. Step 2, demo. You show them right then and there how your agent plugs that exact hole. And finally, step 3, close. You make the offer. That's it.
Simple. Now, let's talk about the most important part, getting paid what you're actually worth. The single biggest mistake you can make here is thinking like a freelancer who trades hours for dollars, instead of thinking like a business owner who sells value. Listen to me on this one. You are not selling your time. Do not ever charge an hourly rate for this. You're selling an outcome. The outcome is more jobs booked and more money in their bank account. You charge a monthly retainer for that outcome. See, when you sell time, you're a line item cost that they want to reduce. But when you sell an outcome, you're an investment that makes them money. So what does that actually look like? Well, you can charge a one-time setup fee to build the agent and then a monthly retainer of at least $1,000 per client. And if you think that sounds like a lot, just do the math. If your agent books just 2 extra plumbing jobs for them in a month, it's already paid for itself several times over. You're not a cost. You're a profit center for their business. This right here, this is the whole mindset you need to have. I want you to burn this into your brain. You're not selling a tool. You're not selling a piece of software. You are selling them back the revenue that is currently slipping through their fingers every single night. So there you have it. The technology is easier to use than ever. The target market is massive and hungry for a solution, and the value you can provide is a complete no-brainer. You have the entire playbook. Your first client is out there right now.